Welcome to the Full-Time Hustler Podcast, the show that demystifies entrepreneurial success through candid conversations with those entrenched on the front lines of startup entrepreneurship. I'm your host, Jason Feimster, and I'm here to guide you through the highs and lows of the entrepreneurial journey. Before we dive into today's topic, let me tell you a little bit about myself. I've spent years working in the financial industry, helping businesses of all sizes secure the funding they need to grow and thrive. I've seen firsthand the challenges that self-employed individuals and gig workers face when it comes to securing funding. That's why I'm so excited to partner with David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy to bring you this podcast. Today, we're going to talk about a groundbreaking service offered by David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. It's a service that offers instant funding for self-employed and gig workers. Yes, you heard that right. Instant funding. You can get up to $10,000 in just 10 minutes. Sounds incredible, doesn't it? But it's true. In the world of entrepreneurship, cash flow is king. Having access to funds when you need them can be the difference between seizing an opportunity or watching it pass you by. That's why services like the one offered by David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy are so important. They're providing a lifeline to entrepreneurs who need quick access to funds. So whether you're a seasoned entrepreneur or just starting out on your entrepreneurial journey, this episode is for you. We'll be diving deep into the world of instant funding, exploring how it works, who it's for, and how it can help grow your business. So sit back, grab a cup of coffee, and get ready for an enlightening conversation on instant funding for self-employed and gig workers. This is the Full-Time Hustler Podcast, and we're just getting started. As we delve deeper into the world of instant funding for self-employed and gig workers, it's important to introduce the two key players making this possible, David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. These two entities have come together to revolutionize the way self-employed individuals and gig workers access funding, making it faster, easier, and more convenient than ever before. David Allen Capital is a well-established name in the world of business funding. They have been providing small businesses with the capital they need to grow and thrive for years. Their mission is to help businesses succeed by providing fast, easy, and transparent funding solutions. They understand the unique challenges that small businesses face, especially when it comes to securing funding, and they've designed their services to meet these specific needs. Bank Breezy, on the other hand, is a digital platform that's transforming the way people access financial services. They leverage technology to make banking and financial services more accessible, efficient, and user-friendly. Their innovative platform allows users to apply for funding online and receive funds in their account in as little as 10 minutes. Together, David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy have created a service that's truly unique. They offer instant funding for self-employed individuals and gig workers, providing them the capital they need exactly when they need it. No lengthy application process, no waiting for approval, and no hidden fees. Just quick, hassle-free funding. So who is instant funding for? Let's demonstrate this point with a story. Imagine you're a freelance graphic designer. You've been working hard, building your client base, and delivering top-notch designs. Business is good, but there's one problem. You've landed a big project that requires some upfront investment for software upgrades and additional resources. The client is reputable and the payoff will be significant, but you need funds now. Traditional funding routes are time consuming and often not tailored for self-employed. What do you do? This is where David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy come in. With their innovative service, you can apply for instant funding online, and the funds can be in your account in as little as 10 minutes. No lengthy application process, no waiting for days or weeks for approval, just quick, hassle-free funding. Now let's talk about some of the numbers and in the industry's need for instant funding. According to a study by the Freelancers Union, 57 million Americans are doing freelance work, contributing nearly $1 trillion to the economy. That's a significant portion of the workforce. However, despite their economic contribution, self-employed individuals and gig workers often struggle to access traditional funding. A survey by the Federal Reserve found that only 23% of gig workers were able to access a bank loan, compared to the 52% of other small businesses. This is where David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy are making a real difference. They're providing a service that is specifically designed for the self-employed and gig workers, offering them a quick and easy access to funding. Let's take a real-life example. One of our clients, a freelance photographer, needed to upgrade his equipment for a major project. He applied for instant funding through David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. Within 10 minutes, he had $5,000 in his account. He was able to purchase the equipment he needed and complete the project on time. The client was happy, and he secured more work as a result. This is just one example of how instant funding can help self-employed individuals and gig workers. Whether you need funds to invest in equipment, cover unexpected expenses, or take advantage of a business opportunity, David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy can provide the funding you need when you need it. Now let's dive into a topic that many of you have been curious about. What industries are great for instant funding? Well, the beauty of instant funding from David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy is that it's not limited to specific industries. It's designed to be accessible and beneficial for a wide range of businesses. However, there are certain industries where we've seen a particularly high demand and significant benefits. Firstly, let's talk about the creative industries. This includes freelancers like graphic designers, photographers, writers, and artists. These individuals often have fluctuating income and may need to invest in equipment or materials up front for a project. Instant funding can provide the necessary cash flow to cover these costs, enabling them to take on more and bigger projects. Next, we have the construction and home improvement industry. Contractors, plumbers, electricians, and other tradespeople often need to purchase supplies or equipment before they get paid for a job. Instant funding can bridge this gap, ensuring they can start work immediately without worrying about upfront cost. The transportation industry is another area where instant funding can be a game changer. Whether you're a self-employed truck driver needing to cover fuel costs or a rideshare driver who needs to repair or upgrade your vehicle, instant funding can provide the necessary funds quickly and easily. Then we have the retail and e-commerce sector. Whether you're running a brick and mortar store or selling products online, there are always costs to cover. You might need to purchase stock, invest in marketing, or upgrade your website. Instant funding can provide the capital you need to grow your business. Lastly, let's not forget about the hospitality industry. If you're running a food truck, a catering business, or a B&B, there are always unexpected costs that can crop up. Instant funding can help you cover these costs and keep your business running smoothly. So as you can see, instant funding is versatile and can be a great fit for a wide range of industries. If you're a self-employed individual or a gig worker in any of these sectors, or indeed any other sector, and you need quick, hassle-free access to funds, why not check out what David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy has to offer? Remember, with David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy, funding is just a few clicks away. No matter what industry you're in, they're here to help you access the funds you need to succeed. So how does it work? Now you might be wondering, how does this work? Well, it's pretty straightforward. You apply online through the David Allen Capital website. The application process is simple. Answer a few questions, link your bank account, and their automated funding application does the rest. The system uses advanced algorithms to assess your application and make a decision. This is done in real time, so you get an answer almost immediately. From there, you simply review approval terms, accept the funding offer, and receive funds. If your application is approved, the funds are transferred to your account in minutes. It's that simple. Important highlights to keep in mind about the application process is there are no hard credit inquiries, the terms are transparent, and no collateral is required. Plus, your payment history can earn you more, allowing you to receive funding again and even add on funds. Qualifications. The question is, but do you qualify? Qualification is simple. Their qualifications are far easier than a big bank. Here's what you need to know. You must have 3,000 or more in monthly bank revenue and have been in business for the last 3 months. That's it. Let's talk about rates. One of the most common questions we get asked is about the rates for instant funding through David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. It's a crucial factor to consider when you're thinking about securing funding for your business, so let's dive into that. David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy are committed to providing fast, easy, and transparent funding solutions. This includes being upfront and clear about the rates for their instant funding service. The rates are competitive and are designed to be affordable for self-employed individuals and gig workers. The exact rate you're offered will depend on a few factors. These include your business's financial health, your monthly revenue, and the amount of funding you're applying for. The great thing about David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy is that they've used advanced algorithms to assess your application and provide you with the best possible rate. It is also important to note that applying for instant funding won't affect your credit score. This means you can apply without worrying about any negative impact on your credit. Plus, there are no hidden fees. Everything is laid out clearly from the start, so you know exactly what you're getting. We understand that every business is unique, and that's why we encourage you to visit their website at davidallencapitol.com/gigfunding/Jason to get a personalized rate. Their team is also available to answer any questions you may have and guide you through the process. As we continue our journey into the world of instant funding for self-employed and gig workers, it's important to hear from those who have experienced it firsthand. Today, we're going to share some reviews and feedback from existing clients of David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. Our first review comes from a freelance web developer named Sarah. She says, as a freelancer, it's always been a struggle to secure funding for my business. Traditional banks just don't understand the nature of my work, but with David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy, I was able to get the funds I needed in just 10 minutes. The process was quick, easy, and hassle-free. I was able to invest in some new software, which has helped me take on more clients and grow my business. Next, we have a review from a rideshare driver named Carlos. He writes, when my car broke down, I thought I was out of luck. I couldn't afford the repairs, and without my car, I couldn't work. But then I found out about instant funding from David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. I applied online and had the money in my account in minutes. I was able to get my car fixed and get back to work. I can't thank them enough. Finally, we have a review from a small business owner named Lisa. She owns a boutique clothing store and used instant funding to purchase inventory for a holiday season. She says, the application process was so simple and the funds were in my account almost immediately. I was able to stock up on inventory and have my most successful holiday season yet. I would definitely recommend David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy to other small business owners. These are just a few examples of the positive feedback we've received from our clients. David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy is proud to be able to help self-employed individuals and gig workers access the funding they need to grow their business and achieve their goals. While instant funding for self-employed and gig workers is a groundbreaking service offered by David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy, it's not the only funding solution they provide. They offer a range of funding options designed to meet the diverse needs of businesses. Let's take a closer look at some of these. First up, we have revenue-based financing. This is a type of funding where a company receives a loan that it pays back through a percentage of its revenues. It's a flexible funding solution that aligns with your business's performance. So during slower periods, you pay back less, and during busier times, you pay back more. Next, we have business loans. These are traditional loans that provide businesses with a lump sum of money that is paid back over a set period of time with interest. David Allen Capital offers fast, simple, and transparent business loans that can be used for a variety of purposes, from purchasing inventory to expanding operations. Lines of credit are another funding solution offered by David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy. A line of credit provides businesses with access to a set amount of money that they can draw from as needed. It's a flexible solution that's great for managing cash flow, handling unexpected expenses, or financing short-term business needs. Equipment financing is a type of loan that helps businesses purchase the equipment they need to operate. The equipment itself serves as collateral for the loan, making it a secure form of financing. This can be a great option for businesses in industries where expensive equipment is necessary, such as construction, manufacturing, or healthcare. Finally, we have asset-backed financing, specifically commercial real estate funding. This is a type of loan where businesses' commercial real estate is used as collateral. It's a great way for businesses to leverage their commercial real estate assets to gain access to capital. So as you can see, David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy offer a wide range of funding solutions to meet the diverse needs of businesses. Whether you're self-employed or individual, a gig worker, or a small business owner, they have a funding solution that can help you access the capital you need to succeed. Well, that brings us to the end of this episode of the Full-Time Hustler podcast. We've covered a lot of ground today, exploring the world of instant funding for self-employed and gig workers. We've looked at how it works, who it's for, and how it can help you grow your business. We hope that this episode has given you some valuable insights and practical advice that you can apply to your own entrepreneurial journey. Remember, securing funding doesn't have to be a long and complicated process. With services like the one offered by David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy, you can get funds you need in just 10 minutes. If you're a self-employed individual or a gig worker and you need funding, why not check out David Allen Capital and Bank Breezy? Visit their website at davidallencapital.com/gig funding/Jason to learn more and apply for instant funding. Thank you for joining us on this episode of the Full-Time Hustler podcast. We hope you found it informative and inspiring. Remember, entrepreneurship is a journey, and we're here to help you navigate it. I'm your host, Jason Feimster, and it's been a pleasure to share this time with you. Stay tuned for our next episode, where we'll continue to demystify entrepreneurial success. Until then, keep hustling, keep striving, and remember, success is a journey, not a destination.